Hello, hello, hello. It's me, Terrible. Super Bowl time. It's time to review. It's time to review. Excellent matchup we had with these two teams. Now, maybe I should just talk about the elephant in the room here, alright? Give my opinion. Even though my opinion isn't worth shit. Just like yours. But, at the end of the game, there was a penalty. There was a penalty called. And my thoughts on that penalty. It was the right call. It was the right call. Now before you hate me, let's talk about some things here, alright? Was that a holding penalty? Did he not grab him twice? He did. He grabbed him. It was a hold. Is that call specifically, that one, the holding, is that not consistently called? Yes, I agree with that as well. Could it have been called at other points of the game? Yes. Probably. It happens a lot. Do the refs pick and choose when they call it? It feels like it. It feels like it. It really does. It really just comes down to, did they even see it or not? And the thing is, they saw that one. I think it was the right call. Unfortunately, it ruined a good game. It was a really good game. Obviously, super close. 35 all. 35 all. That's like exactly what I would ask for. No field goals. No field goals. Lots of scoring. 35 all in the fourth quarter. Come on, that's incredible. Seriously. But, Chiefs got it. Chiefs got the win. But, I mean, yeah, you got a lot of people upset with that call. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I want to hear from you guys, because I can go anywhere on the internet and hear any opinion. I'm just curious about what you guys are thinking for that call. Was it the right one? Was it not? Plead your case. Don't just come in and tell me I'm an idiot, alright? Don't just say it's all rigged, alright? Because probably isn't. Maybe. I don't know. But plead your case. Because at the same time, I think the refs were pretty bad throughout the game. And I think they helped the Eagles. I thought they were on the Eagles' side the whole game. And it was the Miles Sanders. They ruled it a incomplete pass, but could that be seen as a catch, turn, football move? That turn is like the football move, 2 steps, and hit, boom, fumble. Could it have been called that? Possibly. Took 7 points from the Chiefs. Then you have, I forget if it was the fourth. I think it was the fourth, but it might have been the third. I don't know. But the one sideline catch for Goddard, I didn't think he caught it. He's like bobbling the thing. I didn't think he ever had control. And then the window where I thought he had control of the ball, he only got 1 foot down, and then he gets to the ground, hits the ground, loses the ball. I thought the Goddard one, bad call. So Eagles fans, you may be upset about the end, but I thought there were 2 calls that were huge for you guys. So, it's just tough, because you never want officiating to be the topic of these games. You never want that. And unfortunately, I think there were 3 calls in this one, pretty much all 3 that I just talked about, that they had an effect on the game. They did. It's just tough, because it was such a great game. I mean, both these teams, man. You got one team they got guys that have been there before. You got Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, just guys that have been there. Chris Jones. It's just, and they may have had the weaker team. I thought that Chiefs team, it was just a rebuilding year for them, man. But then I was like, oh wait, they have Patrick Mahomes, so he's gonna get him there. But Mahomes, man, he's kind of like Brady and Manning, where he can just play with anybody. I mean, it helps that he has Kelce. He's got a number 1 guy, but he put anybody out there, he'll play with them. I think he can play with anybody. It doesn't matter. They don't need Hill. They just want a Super Bowl. But you got them. You got that. That's the one side. And then the other one is the Eagles, who are just loaded with talent. I mean, well-built roster. I mean, it's just, it's crazy. when you look back at like how a team was built and how they assembled this team the last couple of years, and just just some nice draft picks, nice trades. I don't know how many trades there were. I mean, just the Brown one. Who else? I think they probably traded for other guys too, but I remember looking at the sheet. It was their defense was like all their draft picks, and the offense. Or wait, no, hold on. I don't know. I don't want to say it. I'll get it wrong, but a lot of good drafting on both sides. Seriously, a lot of good drafting. But Jalen Hurts had a great game, man. Jalen Hurts had a great game. He's just that guy. He's just that guy. He's always been that guy. I mean, it's so weird watching. I don't know if it's ESPN or whoever, but they try to like paint Jalen as this like underdog guy who fought through adversity. He got benched in the national championship. He got benched. Oh, it ruined his life. It's like, nah, this guy's been a freak. Like, he's good. He's really good. He's always good. He's got a good work ethic from what they say. He just seems like a good dude. I mean, I don't know, obviously, just the persona he gives off. He seems like he just loves football. And he's focused on the work, but it's just he's just always been that guy. He's always been good. And we got benched in the national championship game. Yeah, for another 5-star. And then it's not like he had no options to go play anywhere else. He just went to Oklahoma, dominated there. Like, it was just funny watching them like try to paint like all this adversity. It's like, I don't know. He just always had it. Like, I don't think there's any adversity. I don't think he had any doubt in himself. I don't know. He's just a football guy. He just likes the ball. But yeah, I mean, he had a great game. That fumble, unfortunately, the fumble. That's all I have to say. Fumble, unfortunate. It's just that's tough. That really is. Because other than that, he had such a good game. And then Mahomes, you got Mahomes getting the MVP. And I mean, I think it was deserving, but because he was that team, I thought he was that team. And then there was just nobody else really deserving. I mean, I saw people saying like Nick Bolton, give it to Nick Bolton. I mean, we'll look at what Nick Bolton did. All right, 8 tackles, and and he had the touchdown. Okay, so that's pretty good. So yeah, he had a good game, obviously, but like, who else do you give it to? So you got Mahomes, 182, 3 touchdowns, and the guy played on like a shattered ankle or whatever he has, but Hurts, 304, 1 touchdown, 7 yards rushing, 3 rushing touchdowns. Pretty good for a running back, pretty good. But yeah, just Mahomes, even he had 44 yards rushing, because he had that one good run. I think it was in the 4th. Just get them a first down. It's just, yeah. I mean, who else was deserving? Pacheco, 76 yards, 1 touchdown. That's it. I mean, Kelsey, 81 and a touchdown. Nobody else was really deserving. Mahomes was that team. I thought when he got injured into the second there, I was like, it's over. If he doesn't play, it's over. But if he plays, it's over for them. Like, if this guy plays, they lose. Or if this guy plays, they win. If this guy doesn't play, they lose. That's how I thought it was the whole way through. And, I mean, he played, and they got the win. But, yeah, crazy stuff, man. Jalen Hurts, such a good game. Other than that fumble, man. Other than the fumble. It's got to be disappointing. But, yeah, that's the box score there. Take a look at the scoring plays, do a little recap here, but Jalen Hurts, 1-yard run, came back, Kelsey touchdown. It was like, all right, 7-7 first quarter. This is going to be a good one. A.J. Brown, bomb, touchdown. And then they got the stop, get the ball back, and then they get the fumble return TD. 14 all, man, just back and forth. And then Jalen, another 4-yard run. They were up a touchdown going into half, and then that was when Mahomes pretty much got injured. Eagles ended up with the ball back. What happened there? Let's go back to all plays. End of the first half. Let's review.
Oh, so they just punted it, but he got hurt, and then they... Wait. Alright, yeah, so they punted it, but I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, Eagles get the field goal at the end there. I was so worried at halftime. I'm like, they're down 10, Mahomes is out. Mahomes is like limping around. Can he even play? Thought he was done. And then from that point, I was like so worried. I was rooting for the Eagles to just screw up because I wanted the game to stay close. And they were up 10, and I felt like Mahomes wasn't going to be able to finish. So it's like, all right, Eagles, screw this up, keep it close. But yeah, I mean, that first drive, they just come in. This one was the Pacheco run. Scored 21-24. All of a sudden, it's good. And then Eagles ended that third. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I saw the field goal. I was like, they're up 6. They're going to fall behind. The Chiefs are going to score. I didn't know when, but they were going to score. And they did. They go up 1. And then all of a sudden, they got the ball back pretty quickly. I don't even remember what happened. Should have done this video right after, but... Oh yeah, so... Punt. I'm so confused. Oh yeah, it's a big punt return. What was I thinking? Oh my god. Tony, yeah, okay. I couldn't even read it there. I'm an idiot, but yeah, big punt return, and then they scored just right away. They scored all of a sudden. You're up 8, and felt pretty good about the Eagles coming out to score. It was just pretty much like, all right, are they going to get the 2? And then they get the 2, and boom, just like that. You got 5 minutes left in the game, 35 all. Just exciting, and I thought the Eagles would have one more shot, but then they get to the end there, and that play, big penalty, allows them to just kick the field goal right up, and Bucker missed one earlier, but is able to redeem himself, and Super Bowl champs. Just like that. Just like that. So, let me know what you guys thought. Tell me what you think. Was this a good game? Yeah, it was a good game. Don't even have to ask, but really just that penalty, what do you think of those 3 penalties that I mentioned? Should they have been called? Were they wrong? But, yeah, that's it for the season. I mean, probably you won't see me for months now. You won't see me posting for months. No, I'll be back. I don't know. I'll try to do more, but I don't know. It's so hard to stay with this channel, But we'll have the draft, we'll have free agency, good stuff. Football off season is pretty solid. There's always a lot of interesting stuff happening. So that's it, man. That's it. 2022-23 season. It's complete. Let's just take a moment, soak it all in. Chiefs are the champs. Everybody lost this year except for the Chiefs, pretty much. It's the way of the league. If you don't win the last game of the year, nobody gives a shit. That's why we love it.